All right, guys. Today we're going to talk about SuRo Capital. Their stock ticker is SSSS, but I just prefer to call it Quad S. So, yeah, let's get into it. So, let's go over a quick company overview here. SuRo Capital, formerly known as GSV Capital, is a publicly traded fund that seeks to invest in high growth, venture backed private companies. The firm primarily seeks to invest in social, mobile, sustainability, cloud computing, big data, marketplaces, and education sectors. It also seeks to create a portfolio of high growth emerging private companies through a repeatable and disciplined investment approach, as well as to provide investors with access to such companies through its publicly traded common stock. SuRo Capital was established in 2011 and is headquartered in San Francisco, California. All right, so now we're going to talk about Quadis's portfolio and go over a few of them that I really like. So the biggest one is going to be Course Hero, and for those of you who don't know about what Course Hero does, Course Hero is an online learning platform where you can access over 20 million course-specific study resources contributed by a community of students and educators. So again, I really like that one. There's always going to be a need for education material, especially on an online platform. Kahoot is kind of the same way, but it's more so for a study purpose, especially in like middle or high school. Rover, for those of you guys who don't know, Rover is a company which operates an online marketplace for people to buy and sell pet care services, including pet sitting, dog boarding, and dog walking. Again, it's just like a cool idea that someone brought up that I think is always going to be valuable. Nextdoor Holdings, they operate a hyper-local social networking service for neighborhoods. Again, I think it's something that's pretty cool. You get your neighborhood on a little community page, and you're able to talk amongst each other, make people aware of things, etc. And then Skillsoft. Skillsoft is an American educational technology company that produces learning management system software and content. So they're producing stuff more on like a company level or, super high end education. So again, all of these things are very cool. I see a need for every single one. I especially like the education sectors, just because there's always going to be a need for education. And again, Course Hero is probably their most predominant investment that they've had. So let's look at the dividend history here for Quad S. Right off the bat, as we can see, they have a dividend yield of 6.9%. However, that fluctuates quite a bit. I know a while back they were around, a 40% dividend yield. A lot of it has to do with how well their investments are doing and paying back to them. Back in, May of 2021, we can see here that the cash amount per each share was $2.50, which is absolutely insane. You don't see that that type of dividend a lot, and so this one's a little bit more volatile. You're going to see a lot more movement up and down in their dividend. But then again, there's going to be times where for instance, March 24th of 2022, the dividend amount's going to be 11 cents a share. But however, sometimes for instance, May 17th of 2021, you're looking at $2.50 a share. So there's definitely, pros and cons to this. And then for those of you who don't know, last I checked, it was trading around $6.70. It's gone down a decent amount here, kind of as like the market's been moving, trending down a little bit. But we'll see if they can regain some traction here and go on up. All right, so my final rating is going to have to be around a 7. About a year ago, I was super bullish on this stock. They were trading, a little bit above $10, and again, their dividend yield was absolutely insane. It was 40%, something like that, and it seemed like a no-brainer. However, now they're trading around $6.70, and their dividend's gone down quite a bit. However, I still like the investments that they have. They have a lot of investments in different sectors, which is great to hear. Obviously, you want a diverse portfolio. They also have a few different investments within the sports betting world, which is interesting. But I also like that too because it's such a huge play now. Um, but again, their main ones that I really like are going to be the education sectors that they have. For instance, Course Hero, that was mentioned earlier. I think things like that are just going to be here to stay for a long time, and it's just a smart investment. So yeah, I mean, it's going to be interesting to see what happens here in the next few months with them. But again, I'm hoping for the best.